Chad, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Chad, I hope you guys doing well. I see we're out here pocket watching again this morning.
Who's pocket watching it? How's it, guys?
Let's just check there, bro. Your camera again.
Oh, you must just put it on my camera and just remove the Jeremy window.
Yeah.
Delete that.
Delete it. I'm just gonna hide it.
And then just put my cam on.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
No, so you've just got the.
There we go. There we go.
All right, Chad. There we go.
Okay. We're back.
I was trading with Faith this morning.
No, it was good. Chad, we had, you guys can go and rewatch it. Audio a little bit, it crackled a little bit on Jeremy's side, but nonetheless it was good. We'll maybe do something again when he's down in Port Elizabeth. But again, just sharing some topics on faith, sharing around building your faith, because ultimately everything else is temporary. Real stuff that matters is spiritual. So Chad, hope you guys are ready for the session.
There we go.
Gigs made 4K for my pocket watching screen. Is it 2 and the rest 2 cents? Okay. Chad, honestly, I see somebody asking there about what's going on.
Why that volume spiked there? Sorry about that.
I think we need to remember one thing. These streams are for education and entertainment purposes. We don't disclaim our streams to say it's for gossiping purposes. Okay, so for education and entertainment around trading. And the start of the year, many have been sidetracked. Okay, it's easy to get sidetracked, easy to get lost in the sauce. Everyone loves a nice little juicy story. And did you see this? Did you see what that guy is saying about that guy now? It's easy to lose focus of what you want to achieve this year. Okay, so I suggest that when you come to the stream, your idea should not be to gossip and chat about this guy or that guy, but it should be to take something away that is going to help you in your trading. All right, that's going to add some tools in your toolbox for trading, because that's why you come to the streams. Okay, so don't get sidetracked. Don't focus on how much Keegan made yesterday. Focus on how much you made yesterday. Focus on how you are going to make money, how you are going to start withdrawing from your broker account and stop depositing, because that is the idea that we're trying to share and bring across here from the start. Okay, I just need to bring everyone just a little bit back into line here. If you want to gossip, great. Get a little WhatsApp group together. Get all of your mates together and gossip and chat and do all of that. But when we're here, we focused on the markets. We focused on what's happening in terms of economic events. We focus on the trading. All right, don't get sidetracked, please.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to add in there, not to even advocate the whole pocket watching thing. But just to, as I said, be transparent. Stefan, I am trading a Top Step account. I did put out the post and said to you guys that I wanted to try futures. So I am trading my first Top Step account. It's a 150k account. So yes, I still love FTMO. I still am a prop firm trader at heart as well. But I am trying the futures thing. So just so that is clarification, there's not people going at each other there. But that is the situation with that there.
Wait, what is? Let me just see.
Nah, just before that. No, because the guys are saying things, but like the ones this, the ones that. I'll rather just clarify that. Nah, all good, bro. As we say, we're always
Okay.
transparent with you guys here.
Alrighty, Chad, we already prayed this morning. So if you haven't prayed, I do suggest putting the stream off for a bit. Pray, get yourself ready for the day. We're going to jump straight into the markets, Keeks. So you can jump over to my screen.
It's on it, bro.
There we go. So yesterday, quite a big day in the markets. We obviously had Trump coming out saying that he will not invade Greenland with military force. He will not put retaliatory
I don't know if that's
tariffs.
a word, but I know what you're trying to say, though.
Is there retaliatory? Okay. Anyways, he's not gonna 1st of Feb, no 10% tariff hike for European countries. So big boost in the markets. We're gonna talk about that now. Davos, I'm actually gonna put out a post today highlighting some of the key events, some of the key themes that was being talked about, how it's going to impact the markets. And then today, obviously, we've got quite a few big data points coming across. GDP, that's obviously going to speak to economic growth. And we've got CPCE, one of the favorite inflation indicators for the Fed. Keeks, let's get some fresh air flowing out of that aircon there for the boys. So quite a big day in the markets today, so just be ready for that. Dollar index, before we go to the dollar, just want to quickly look at yields. Daily, nice little bit of a reversal play yesterday. Rejection of that yearly pivot level, so no surprise right there. A little bit of a reset. Today is going to determine whether that is actually a resistance or whether this is just a pullback. So yield still monitoring that. Dollar index on the daily. Spoke about the two legs that we are considering, this major leg to the upside and then this reversal leg, and now effectively whether this is just a deeper pullback for us to continue higher or whether this is actually us resuming the dollar trend to the downside. All right, so a few levels that I want to consider here is these two levels right here, and this is effectively our range that we will be monitoring today. Okay. Right up ahead, we've got some resistance levels there. Untapped, I do expect us to go and tap that area, and from there we're going to determine whether we continue lower or whether we're going to actually hold above that previous daily high and above that key daily level to continue lower or continue higher. Otherwise, we've got another level down here where we found some support yesterday, and now we are effectively just ranging. So I'm going to see what we do for the rest of the day. US 30 on the daily, let's quickly have a look. Mentioned to you guys yesterday that US 30 is still effectively bullish and that we can find some support in this area, and that all of this to the downside is relatively corrective. Okay, it's not impulsive in any manner. It's not really breaking any external structure here, but nonetheless, I am bullish for the day. Why am I bullish? Bullish for two reasons. Okay, we are back inside of this daily range right here. Okay, we effectively held that area of past resistance, now potentially future support. We've got a bullish engulfing daily candle taking a previous daily low, and what I want to point out to you guys, if you have not seen it, I always look for a swing low or a swing high formation to take some type of previous daily low. Okay, it can be on a Monday, it can be on a Tuesday, whatever it is. You can go back and you can go and check that usually when we reverse, there's some type of low that gets taken. All right, you can go and back test it, don't take my word for it, but every time you form a swing low formation or a swing high, there is a liquidity level being breached in terms of a previous daily low or previous daily high. Okay, you can go all the way back here, some examples where we turned shy but then came back down, but for the most part this is what you want to see for a swing low formation. Okay, so you guys can go and check it out. Same thing with a swing high formation. You want to see basically a daily high getting swept and then rejected. Okay, that is the idea there. But nonetheless, I am bullish for today. I want to see if we can get back to the upside in this range, all the way up there. I do expect us to correct some of this move. Okay, we already closed that little gap there. Wouldn't be surprised if we pull all the way back here, because that is technically where we found some resistance yesterday. Clean break, untested. So we could first see lower before we go higher. Okay, NASDAQ, relatively same analysis as US 30. Just going to work the ranges here a bit and looking at relatively the same. Only difference here is we've got this immediate upside area there. The range isn't as clean. It's a little bit of a funky range there. But this is effectively the ranges on the daily that I'm working with on NASDAQ. So bullish on NASDAQ as well. Nice bullish engulfing on the daily, taking previous daily lows. So I am looking purely to the upside. All right. Again, untested level here, daily EQ. Wouldn't be surprised at all if we go down first before we go up. All right. If we go up first, we could see something very weird happen, where we trade there during NYSE, steep sell-off late afternoon into lunchtime. We start working our way back. Okay, something similar to what we had here. So around about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, that's I think around about lunchtime for New York. Then we started to see that massive reversal play after lunch. After the boys had some lunch there at Wall Street and made some bookings for golf the weekend. Everyone feeling hype. Okay. Gold still super bullish, guys. Please do not be deterred from that one move yesterday thinking that we are now all of a sudden bearish. We are still bullish. There's nothing telling me that we are bearish as of yet. Even on the 4 hour, we haven't even broken structure yet. This right here on the 4 hours, just purely a pullback. Okay. If we close bullish on the 4 hour now, that is a 4 hour support. And then if we get a 4 hour move down, that is our first sign of potential corrective moves to the downside. But even then, this is effectively your swing low on the 4 hour, and that is your swing high. So we have not even scared the bulls yet. So this is still super bullish. If you are looking for sells, good luck. I do commend you, but for me, I'm still bullish. We already closed that gap. Asia play wanted a little bit of a fake out, never got it. Effectively, we got the Asia play on the wicks, but I take the bodies. There's your daily EQ, there's your Asia high, there's your 200 EMA. So we are looking long and strong here. I just want to see what is our session volume. I think is sitting down there. Yeah. So there is your session volume profile. I just want to see what zone did I draw there. Oh, that's that flat body. Oh damn, look at that. Beautiful. As mentioned yesterday, point of control, volume profile, you would trade away from it, either to the upside, downside, you decide. But effectively now, that is where the majority of the volume has traded. And we are now starting to form some volume nodes up in these highs. So it depends how we open up in the next 2 minutes. Get maybe some consolidation here before we move higher. So we want to see something like this on the volume profile. And then look for potential breakaways from this level into new highs for the day. Okay, but bullish overall for me, not looking at any type of sells. I will let you know if my narrative shifts, but for now it's super bullish. Over to you, Kigo.
Beautiful stuff there, my brother. All right, guys, let's get into it. What am I looking at for the day? Now we're going to start off with the dollar. And as we said to you guys yesterday, two things were going to happen. That's what we wanted to basically see is if dollar could bounce off that monthly pivot and back above that previous weekly low. Dollar really did try to make that comeback going into the evening session last night. The big thing for me with regards to that is two things happened. Now, obviously, there was a lot of news that came out relating to everything, but the big thing for me, guys, and this is one thing I always want to touch on, is especially here, if you are in South Africa like us, I understand there's a time and there's markets for that, but you should not be chasing that. And why I say that is, if I'm correct, these market moves that happened there with the dollar and that happened with gold, which we'll look at in a little bit, happened I think at 9-10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be on the charts at that time. If you're in South Africa, 10 o'clock at night, you should not be on the charts. You shouldn't even be looking at it, things like that. And I know a lot of guys are going to say, but Keegan, if you see the move that happened, like there was opportunity there for us. Yes, there's opportunity, but that opportunity is messy. It breaks your rules. It breaks all of the discipline, where you can rather have this come out. This creates opportunity for today, and today we can go do what we need to go do and grab those opportunities and trade where we can. So please, again, just one thing you guys need to look at. But going to the dollar, as I said now, after a little bit of a rant there, we broke previous weekly lows, so we are back above here. Now we are holding
Geeks
there.
and markets are open and in motion. Chat. This is the official round 7. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry, I had to open up these markets for the volume.
No problem, bro. But we've seen a little bit of a range here. Now, two things are going to happen. We normally sort out big range days equal small range days equal big range days. So today, we want to be aware that you could really just see the dollar do this and literally just bounce up and down ahead of news, or not ahead of news for tomorrow. Today, I don't think there's anything crazy, but your PMI tomorrow, we could see those bit of breakouts. Otherwise, it is literally going to accumulate, your typical manipulate, and then going into the rest of the day, we could get that distribution, all right? So we can see what's going to happen there, and we could see that, as I say, when you break out of a range, that's going to bring in that volume you want to look for. So just watch this, but I think dollar is going to basically range at least until news today. Going over to gold now on the other side. Gold is the interesting one for me. Obviously, we are quite bullish. Now, if you guys remember two things I said to you guys yesterday on stream, we're going to have a little capability here. Now, we're either going to trade bullish, and today will be the day we can personally look for a little bit of a sell, or again, I'm going to be completely wrong, and that we don't get a range, we don't get the sell, and this is the day gold is just going to absolutely shoot to the top side. Now, when we go to the 4 hour, this is what I was talking about. A lot of guys speaking about this, the move that happened last night. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if you guys caught that, you should be done, minimum at least done trading until June, July. But nonetheless, let's see what happens there. Now, again, if we look on the 1 hour, I'm going to say there's areas hold. We had the weekly R3 hold. We had all of these things hold. So Asia lows is there. For me, this is our pullback. This is very natural on the higher time frame is what we talk about on the 5. This is that first pullback, and the rules tell us you buy the first pullback. So I'm going to be quite bullish on this. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is I anticipate either range, which we're going to get today. So either a lot of chalk, or we're going to get the buys. Again, Prodigy, if you guys are paying attention, I did send you guys a little message there. For the first time, the 4 hour play is in works. We obviously have you either were out already with TP, taken just above basically, above Asia highs, or you are now smiling and still holding, and you basically aiming for previous daily high. Now, if that all works out, as I say, that means the buys are on the table. So we're going to be watching here today. I'm myself personally going to as well. If we can get some nice opportunities, I'm going to look to scale in on a potential buy here. If we can get some nice breaks, see volume come in, even things like this where we've created a little bit of almost a mini range. If we get something like that where we can now break out of it, that's where I'm going to look to go long. As long as we can get there, nice entry criteria, maybe an OES, and then that can go bullish from there. That will be beautiful. But yeah, guys, that is going to be everything from me.
Keeks, but effectively the 4 hour play wasn't valid if you take it off the bodies. It wasn't valid. I was on the call this morning with the guys. So if you take the bodies, we never came back into the range.
Wait. Which one are you talking about?
Gold. If you take the bodies, it's not valid. We were watching it.
Are you watching the one?
Awanda. Yeah, it wasn't valid this morning.
Bro, it's set up perfectly on mine. Go check the group.
What's your feed?
That's what I'm saying. How did you not?
What price feed?
Anda.
No, it was
It is,
bodies.
bro.
Check the bodies.
Yeah, draw the line. You close the button.
No, but there was no fake out back
It
there.
doesn't have to be a fake. The fake out if you're on the other side.
Well, there was no, it wasn't valid for me.
We had this talk before, guys. So all I'm going to say, without giving away obviously OES here,
No,
we had this conversation last time, and the guys that are Prodigy here can vouch for this. Where we said, and go watch the 4-hour video. If you were the opposite directions, all I'm going to say, so if you had entry criteria, which gave us that we should be looking for what direction, you've got 2 zones. If you go in the zone's direction that you want, you can have a continuation play because you expect volume. And I've said this lots of times.
But
So
that's
the
not
break
a
above,
continuation play there.
But
That's
it is.
just a break.
but that's what I'm saying because it's going in the direction we're looking for. If it was Asia lows, you need the fake out and the re-break in. The fake out is because it's a manipulation play. But if it's the highest,
I
go,
don't
Chad.
think-
I'm saying go watch the 4-hour video.
Project G, go watch the videos. That for me is not the Asia play. I'll go watch it as well. Then I will apologize.
I
On
know
stream,
it's
but
in there,
that's not the 4-hour play.
Nah, bro, I know. I did that video. I know it's in there.
Project G, that anyone take it.
I know that's in there, bro. Same thing. Actually, hold on.
Project G, that anyone take that trade.
Because that's the beautiful thing, bro. Project G is everything's re-documented. So right now, I can literally pull it back up and go find them in the previous ones.
Negative, don't take it. Nope, faith trade. Yeah, no, I don't. I'll go watch it, Chad. But for me, that's not valid. If we had quickly put it on my screen there, Kigo. If this structure that we had there, if we had that little pause there, so if that entire structure was just shifted lower, that is valid for me.
No, so hear me out. Like I said, if it's a test, you need the pullback and go. But if it just breaks straight with volume, that's where you take it. Look, yeah. So again,
So if that entire
Sure, I'm gonna put it there because it's not on my screen. There's the same thing. We wanted a straight break, and that's where we took the trade. Because you were looking for sells, so you want a straight break. If it went this way, you want a fake out. Yeah, you expect volume, so you want a continuation.
no, I'll never take it. Chad, no. So if we had that minor pause there, then for the Project G guys, then for me, if Keeks took it this morning just on the break, well played. But that for me.
There's the other one we took. Same thing. Taking the highs. Just had to break with volume. That's where we took it.
So no, that's a little aggressive, Keeks. But did you take it though?
No, I still said this. I never took it because I was early. I was freaking at thingy. That's why I'm just saying. I'm saying to them that.
No, I was looking at it
perfectly this morning.
I was looking at it and I told the guys, all I want to see is a closure back here, a little bit of a pullback, and then the first candle closure, and we didn't get it. So I also didn't take anything there.
Same thing. There's another one. That's just it, bro. The proof. It's all in the history. There it ran again. Same idea. You just straight break. Bro, I did the video on the 4-hour. I know what was in it.
Prophecy. Why was this 4-hour valid for you though, and not the previous days?
No, this is only valid. Keys is right. Oh, there we go.
I check.
It's only because that's the only one. We had one lower, but we didn't win.
Quickly check here. I just want to check if we are aligned here.
My only other one is further down here. So that's why I said to you, it was quiet because we're not getting entries. Maybe this was our first one and unformed and we actually tested it.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking this.
No, I'm saying that's the one that was for today. Because there's your 4-hour level. You never broke through and then it held. So once it broke back above that, confirmed that we were going for longs.
Oh, yeah, I check what you're
So
saying.
this was
Yeah,
the way,
yeah, you're right.
that's why it was the
You're
long.
right there. There's
Yeah.
it. Oh, where? Okay, Kigi. I'll go rewatch it. Otherwise, I want a refund of my Project G.
JRJ, I also agree with Keegs.
Project G, I suggest we all go rewatch the video. And then after I've rewatched it, I will come and apologize to Keegan.
Even that, I remember watching the 4-hour video and Keegs explaining it this way.
I think Keegs...
If you, like I said, if you get the test, you want a bit of a pullback and then the break. But in like this scenario, it was a straight break. You rip.
Project G, I think Keegs is doing a refresher for us tomorrow morning. Keegs is coming in early. He's going to do a little refresher for us. So...
Like I said, the only thing is, as I said, I'm not saying I took it that because it was early this morning. It was like 7 o'clock or something. But the thing for me is, with regards to the trade, is that at least now it gives confluency for us for what we should be looking for the rest of the day.
Okay, Stefan, so you saying Keegs is right. You've watched it.
Bro. So this morning, obviously we're getting ready to leave. Then you message me to say you're going to fetch the PC. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to sit here now for like 10, 20 minutes before I have to even leave. So I put on the Peanuts. They're busy streaming, bro.
Are the guys at Kloppers watching it?
No. Remember, they only open at 8:45.
Oh,
so you message me. So I'm
okay,
only
yeah.
like, okay, I'm only going to leave like 8:15 in case there's traffic.
Okay.
So now I'm sitting there at home, bro. Does this guy, do they not absolutely obliterate half of the lobby?
Who? Peanut in them?
Yeah. Just Peanut and Cloaksy, bro. Like, absolute madness. They walk away with like 350k in their bags each.
350k. What was in the bag? Thank you so much.
That's fine, Joe. Peanut had like 6 Venators, 4 Renegades. He had a Equalizer.
What backpack is he carrying?
The 20 slot purple.
Looting or combat?
That's a combat one.
Combat. And
The looting,
shield?
I think, is a 24. He runs a medium shield.
Really a medium?
Bro, they absolutely wrecked guys. Like crazy. They were literally, I think between him and Cloaksy, because they literally split it,
Yeah.
they each looted about 12
duos.
bodies.
Duos now?
Yeah.
Or?
Because they killed the matriarch.
Okay.
So
were they part of that fight though? Or did they just watch the guys?
No, they fought everything else, bro. So they were fighting the place. The only reason where they got the matriarch
But did they
parts,
fight the matriarch?
the other guys did.
Oh, they finished
So
it.
the other oaks fought the matriarch. No, but they, like, on the other side of the map. So they obviously fought the matriarch, killed the matriarch. They come over to this side.
And this is where they
And this is where Peanut and them are all
get
fighting.
collected.
Peanuts is fighting, bro. They doing their own thing. These guys come in and they start shooting them. So obviously they now go into fight mode. So they kill them. And there they just find on there, bro, all the freaking souls from the matriarch. And they had Bastion souls. They had
wrecked.
everything, bro. They literally walked out there with crazy loot. I watched the stream this morning while I was busy getting done with a bunch of weapons. Yeah, that slash was madness, eh? Crazy. Bro, just to give you an idea, like when they load in with like 400 rounds per gun. When they were leaving, they literally had no ammo left.
Okay, no, Stefan, then Chad, I do apologize, but I will go watch it again.
He also explained via voice note today.
I'll go listen to those boys.
Thank you guys for finally having my back with this one. Gives 80 kg weight. Also, Jakes, when you do your tree on the, I always forget what they call it, I just know the middle one's mobility. The right one, the red skill tree side. your second bunch, so not the first beginning part, the middle part of it. When you start on the left side, you also get perks which increase the weight you naturally can carry. So also when that's increased, you also get to carry way more. I have my trade for the day. Guess I'll go top side. Hey.
Hi. Chat, please chat to me. Who? I just feel it in my spirit. How many of you guys got killed here last night? How many of you was
I'm not-
still on the charts?
Bro,
this
when the
time?
guy sent me that message saying, "Oh my word, there's the sneaky puff out
I
there,"
knew when I went to go look.
and I'm
I
sitting there
was like,
going,
why
"Bro,
is still
why are you even on the charts?" Like that's where you're gonna look for trouble now.
drop a one. Drop a one, drop a one.
Cause you're gonna get you out there now. I always say this to guys. Yes, it
If
gives
you
you
still,
volume, but
Keeks,
markets are so choppy then.
if you still on the charts this time of night, you actually have a gambling problem.
Fubs, I cooked there. Hey, gold killed me last night. I know some mental is looking for gold bars, knowing Trump was busy with speech wild out there. Yo.
Brian, we luckily
Bro.
caught 90 is 90 there.
You know, hey, and this is gonna go back to it. I actually wanted to save it to show you. This is the part where for me, it's, bro, I'm sorry. If you trade like this, best of luck to you, but did you see Donwa's post yesterday?
Oh yeah, 40%.
Bro,
Same.
how do you trade for $20 to $19 a day, and then when you take a loss, you take $1,066 loss?
Yeah, but remember he trades negative
No, I
RR.
know, bro, but like, how is that acceptable, bro? Aiming for $20 a day, and then when you take a loss, you take $1,060. Ooh,
I don't know.
bro, that is wild. That is absolutely wild. Hey, people still making use of the 10 for 10 plan.
I opened my laptop and the price just came to there and I was like, it was good to sell. And she just drops on a scroll. Jen, don't tell me your analysis was, oh damn, it's good to sell. Because then you need to go play the lotto. Keys with dealt with this recently, that's no stop loss trading.
Don't gossip, boys. This stream isn't for gossiping. Not gossiping. That's saying I don't believe something works.
How do you pick your pricing on MetaTrader? Yeah, I know Plomena. Enforce. Enforce the boys, yeah. Keep them in line. How do you pick your pricing on MetaTrader? Are you talking about seeing your window on the left? Look, RR is a myth if you think about it. Because if I don't have a stop loss, what is my RR then?
Is that where we're going with this?
Now I'm just saying, if you think about it, if you think about some of these guys that trade order flow and some of the guys that trade like stocks, actual instruments that their volume is going directly into the market, not over the counter products like the most of us trade. They are actively managing the trade. They'll set like a buffer or a hard stop, but they would manage the trade as the trade develops. So in a case, for instance, the guys from Trade TV, is it called Trade TV?
I think it is, yeah.
If you're going to watch them, for instance, their trading looks a lot different to our trading. For instance, they on the 1 minute, you'll see, for instance, they'll have some entries here, then I'll have some exits there, then I'll exit there again, then I'll enter here a little bit more, then I'll exit there. That's obviously scalping, but in terms of a hard stop, they'll have something to protect them in the case of a liquidation happening or whatever. But what is their RR? I don't know. I'm just asking the question. So I think the real RR you can look at is after a month, 3 months, 6 months, when you actually go into your trade history. Then that would actually depict your real risk to reward. This what you draw on a screen is one thing, but what you actually lose against what you actually profit, end of the day, is going to give you your real risk to reward, your actual forward results. So as much as you think you're trading a 1-to-1, you might be trading 0.75 risk to reward. Theo, everything is full margin if you have no stop loss. Question to be asked. Jaxie, ask me the question. So I'm using the mobile app. If I want to place a trade, I go full margin. I do add. Chris, RR is replenish real quick. Just replenish, Chad. Big thing is you just need to have some mana to replenish. Do everything. You need to calculate your lot size. Jaxie, what question do you want to ask? But yeah, that is the risk to reward. Theory, if we can call it that, Keeks. Can we call it a theory?
100%.
Please don't incite violence again against the negative RR traders. We don't have to force the 50 is 50 agenda here, comrades.
Yeah, you don't have to force it, bro. We're not saying...
Honorable members, we're not here to try and dictate the 50 is 50 agenda. As of late in Project G, it's the 100 is 100 agenda.
Bro, that's what we always say to people. You don't have to force anything on people. Like, they don't have to do it. They don't have to change it. Their way could be right. But then they just live in antiques and little apartments.
Bro, even Brian this last week has been breaking rules. That man has not been taking his 50s 50.
Is he going for the big boy TPs?
Nah, he's gonna have a tax problem at the end of the year.
Brian also part of the 100 club now.
I said, Brian, why didn't you take 50? He's like, they gave it to me. My TP got slipped. I'm like, how did your TP get slipped by 50 pips? They gave it to me for free, these extra pips.
That's so funny, bro.
So even Brian is currently leaving the 50 is 50 cult, joining the 100 is 100 cult.
Hey, boys. The guys aren't playing games out here. A little bit of the Wild West.
Okay. Keeks. Let me explain the RR thing for the boys there. Can you, let's ask the question here, can you be profitable with a 2% win rate?
Oh boy. Wait, a 2% win rate.
Yeah, a 2% win rate. Can you be profitable?
What's the RR on that?
Now that's what we're going to discuss. I'm just asking the question first.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Because you're just going to take the two extremes. You're going to have a very, very, very low win rate, and you're going to have an absolutely ridiculous RR.
Okay. So there's the RR argument done. So stop worrying about the RRs.
You're literally taking the two extremes. That's all you're doing. It's the same as saying I can say I've got a 100% win rate if my RR is 1 pip. Like,
so can we agree to say that even if you've got a 99% win rate, you can still be unprofitable?
100%.
There we go.
Because there, your wins could be in a position where your wins don't even cover the costs of the positions and the trading. And
there we go, ladies and gents. You guys learned something today.
So even though you're closing out with a 100% win rate, you're actually still losing money just from the cost of trading.
Alrighty, Keeks, very, very well done. See, you've been listening in class, yeah?
My win rate on my prop firm is 36, plenty losses, but when I get it straight. You know, now this is an argument people I don't think understand. When I'm going to say the most successful period of my trading, if you're talking just like when I had all my prop firms, I had the most amount of payouts, I had all of that stuff. My win rate at that time, I think it was only a 46%.
46.
46.
But you were trading positive RR, eh?
Yeah, minimums were 1 to 3 or 1 to 4s. And risk, so you land up in a position where, like I say, let's even say a 50k account, it's like if I take a loss, I'm losing $500, but every time I'm winning, I'm taking a minimum of $2,000. Is there any setup you guys are looking for today? Sorry, just join the live now. We're gonna be looking for. I'm personally gonna be looking for gold longs, but nothing yet.
Yeah, it's starting to set up for me. I'll let you guys know.
You can have a 99% win rate, but if your losses outtake your wins, so you're not making anything. You could also have a 100% complete win rate
And still lose.
and still lose because you trade in demo, so you've actually not made any money.
I thought you were going to say you pay a high commission.
I've always said that though, guys. If you have a strategy that's 100% win rate, all of these type of things, why do you have to keep making a new 100% win strat every 2 weeks? Every 2 weeks it's a new, hey, the new ultimate 100%, hey, the new 90% strategy, the new 87, the new 95, the new... Yes, it's right. You got so many winning ones. Just my R is 0.43 and profitable. But the thing is that the way MetaTrader works, they check RR as the amount you've lost versus the amount you've won.
Yeah, but that is for tested results.
Yeah.
So that is a real reflection of what your trading is doing. So that's taking, if you're paying commissions, obviously if you're trading with XM, you get paid commissions to trade, but...
Actually, that's exactly what we were saying there, my brother. The way I believe you're a real trader is if you can give the account number and investor password, let's see what's happening.
Yes.
We definitely agree with that, but at the same time, I'd rather say what my personal thing is, you can give that investor password and things when you're not trading the account. So let's say if I trade an account and I finish it and I want to show you, for example, this is how I took this to this, I can then go give you the investor password and do it. Because if I give it to you now, the account's active, you can literally just copy the trades, you can follow everything, you can... Which there, technically, I am breaking the FSCA rules. all he needs is the worst trading bot in history and use it and take the opposite trade.
There we go.
99% win rate.
There we go.
But
Let
you
me
know
know
what?
if you guys find a terrible signals group.
So here's also
and
a
we
fair
can scrap
question.
the bot.
And I'm only bringing this up because I don't know if the same guy DM'd you, but obviously after everything that happened, he DM'd saying, yo, how we always doing this and we're doing that, but yet we never post our withdrawals. We never post our trading wins. And I said, because there's a reason for that. So the guy's like, oh, really? What's the reason? I said, we posted it when we needed to prove a point. Not every day now, I don't need to prove the point. So I said, listen, but what we can do is every week you send me your payslip and I'll send you mine then. Until that point that everyone else in this chat is okay to publicly all over social media just start posting your payslips. Why do they expect us to post it? Especially when, and I'm getting to that point, we've never sold you on lifestyle. We've never sold anyone on how much money we make. We've sold you on education. So if someone's selling you on lifestyle, saying we make this amount of money, then okay, you have the right to ask. But when we've never pointed that out and we've never said, we make this amount, we do this, then if you ask us to back it up and we don't, then okay.
So
but we've never done that.
I just want to see your payslip, Geeks.
Yeah. They're like, show us how much money you make. I'm like...
It's weird though. It's weird. I don't know how that is helpful to anybody because
I've been saying post your payslip.
my thing is, how would that help you in any sense if somebody showed you what they've made? And I honestly hope the guys really, the guys that do that, I honestly hope their taxes are in order. That's the one thing I really hope the boys have their taxes in order.
You know,
I was busy doing my provisional tax and stuff in the week. So all I'm saying is, gents, like I doubt that these boys have felt the wrath of a full audit. Is it audit? Audit. Audit. So all I'm saying is, gents, post those profits, but just make 100% sure your taxes are rock solid. Okay.
But you know, and that's the one thing, guys. Chris can't even give me crap anymore because my taxes are in order.
But I first had to force the man.
The other gurus can't even post results from their memberships like you do.
The big thing about trading is that, like I've always said, if I take this move, okay, let's say we took a trade there from point of control, and the result of the trade is not the monetary value, because the monetary value fluctuates. Okay, this trade for the one trader could be $100. Okay, this trade for another trader can be $10,000. Okay, the quality of the trade is not dependent on the money that was made here. All right, the quality of the trade is dependent on how you took it, how you manage it, and the rest. So this right here is irrelevant. If you show me your pay slip of how much you made on a trade and you don't show me the quality of your trade, then you're trying to wow me now with this figure, and that's why you tend to do that. You still feel that you need to prove to people that you're making money, that you post your pay slip online. If you don't have anything to prove, there's no need for you to post anything. If I needed approval, I would ask my wife.
You know, we were actually talking about that the other day, or a while ago we spoke about it. I'm not going to say obviously things there, but I wonder if that other person is battling with SARS. Have you noticed how much stuff they've lost recently and apparently nothing happened?
Wait. I never know, bro.
And we always say that we hope that man's back. No, it's not gossiping. Me and my brother are chatting about
How do you deal with taxes? All right, so
get an accountant.
if you're trading, very, very simple. If you are a personal trader, you don't have a tax directive, none of that. Your trading is accrued to your income that you earn. So whatever salary you earn, plus your trading profits at the end of the year, that accrues to it. So it's on the accrual basis. So if you were in the 18% bracket and your trading profits pushes you into the 27, I don't know what the brackets are, then obviously you will pay that amount. Okay. If you're trading in your business account, it's a flat 27% rate, but obviously there are expenses that you can take off. So for instance, depreciation of your vehicle, if again, vehicle needs to be in the business name. Your monthly installment on your vehicle, insurances for the vehicle, maintenance on the vehicles, services, tires, the rest, office rent, utility, cost of doing business, marketing, cell phone expense, internet, subscriptions, trading view, all of the rest. So that obviously brings down your bottom line. So, for instance, let's say you make R1 million a year in your trading, and it's within a PTY in South Africa. Your tax on that R1 million for the year is going to be 270,000 rand. Okay. If you've got no expenses, okay. So 270,000, boom, straight up. But now, once you start adding all of your expenses, that is obviously going to drop your bottom line. So your bottom line is the take-home profit you take. So you obviously want to reduce that. That is why you would buy certain vehicles in your business name, all of that. So if you can lower that bottom line to, let's say, only showing a 100k profit, okay, then you're obviously only paying 27k. All right, so that is how you pay taxes, guys. And if you're serious about your taxes, get an accountant. There's certain ways to structure it. People don't notice lower brackets. Hi, Stefan.
Don't forget provisional tax.
Yeah, I'm paying provisional now, end of next month. Provisional. Ruan, what are you referring to? Section 7.3 of Phase Act. Then we're making thousands and expect to pay an accountant 500 to do your tax affair. Jono, do we have an accountant here? Jonathan. Ruan van der Merwe, what are you sharing with us, my brother? Section 7.3 of Phase Act 37. Myself and Jono are CAs. The accountants are playing. If I don't know why you guys are working for accounting companies. If you go and specialize in tax minimization, you would never have to work for a big firm again. And if you really become specialized in it, there are ways for tax minimization legally. If you make that your niche, I'm telling you. Brian, I thought we're going to go into account management deal 50-50. Is that off the table now? You said you're actually not worried about the management fees. You just want to help people out of the goodness of your heart. Kribo, my mother-in-law does that in Cape Town. Yeah, Stefan, dude, when you start earning money, the first thing you want to do is pay as little taxes as possible. And if you really position yourself in that niche as somebody that knows how to do that legally, dude. I have a business and I withdraw my profit into there. Okay, then you tax at a flat 27% rate and you pay provisional tax. But the thing is, it's hard to find clients. Dude, it's not hard. If I give you 23k, can you give me 150k?
Yeah.
Hey, G-man. Starting your own practice ain't easy. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so she was on the inside for 20 years, 100%. Yeah, so my accountant charges me, I think, like 6k for my annual financial statements. I basically keep all of my stuff on file, so I do my receipts myself, and then I send that to check, and then obviously if audit, it is audit, or is it audit? Audit. So if you get audited, then you can just give them the entire file. Yeah, it's not expensive, guys. Not audit. Americans say audit. Get to pay from you. Hey, Steffi. Audit is Afrikaans. Yeah, so I think some of you are now cocking your pants a little bit, like, yo, I haven't paid tax. Yeah, tax is the one thing you don't play with, Chad. Please don't play with that. You can play with a lot of things, but don't play with that. Don't be like Drake with your taxes too turned up. It's like Audi versus Audi. Hey, meine spijtpoep nou kwaai. Hey, Brian, meine spijtpoep nou kwaai. And we've talked about it. That is the one government entity that works like a well-oiled machine. Like the government will let everything run to shit, but it's like, listen here, the money printer we need to keep pristine, boys. We don't mess with that. Like government tenders and stuff, you guys can, there we can play, but you just leave SARS. Don't mess with our fiscal budget. Like you guys can play with the rest of the stuff, civil projects and all of that, but if I see you boys going into SARS, like we need to, that golden chicken, we need to really look after that. I sense Eti dives into a few building tenders. I've actually looked at it. I think it's Dubai, Cayman Islands. Where else? Is it Philippines? Was it Thailand? All have 0% tax rate. I think there's 4 or 5 countries. Will it go up? It can go up, but currently it is going down. So ideally what we want to see is we want to see some type of break of structure back to the upside. So once we get that, I would look for a potential long. I even know of some guys with big, massive portfolios. When they see their portfolio is going to do well the year, they transfer their shares to a different domicile. For instance, Mauritius, wherever, Seychelles, so that the shares are held there, so they report on their gains there, and if the portfolio is in a loss, they transfer it back to their country to harvest the loss.
This actually might be me to talk to you about, but I think it would technically work as educational purposes for the guys here. Unless there's other ways you need, then we will talk off stream. But theoretically, if you start with theoretically, okay, yeah. Theoretically, if someone had a lot of money offshore in a crypto wallet, anything like that, and they need to bring it all into the country at once, how is the best way to do that and paying the minimum? You know you're going to pay tax, but how to pay the most minimum amount of tax on it? We're talking in the millions.
Okay, crypto. I want to bring it back to SA. How was it made though? What's the source of the funds?
I think crypto.
No, you can't tell me the source. How did you buy the crypto? The crypto didn't just...
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, then I can't help you. No, then I can't help you because remember with FIC...
I'm guessing it was money like put into the account and then purchased crypto with it. Like
so
normal-
salary, savings,
So
something
as
like
a
that.
trader, took additional money you had aside, bought some crypto, and the crypto did very well.
And you want to bring it into the country.
Yeah.
Interesting.
As you say, you know you're going to pay tax, but you want to pay the most minimum amount possible.
So what you would
You want to be
do-
tax efficient on it.
what you would need to do is you actually need to buy a business that's failing, that's technically under business rescue, where you buy the shares at 20 cents on the rand, so you're paying 80% less. But with that, you can buy all of those liabilities, but you paid 80% less. So you on the books, you can have that liability. Then that is a loan to the other business. So then you offset that with the money from the crypto. And then you just finish the liquidation of that business. I don't know if that can work. Fabs must tell me.
You can have a trust in a different countries, if the proceeds there, but there's always more detail in it. Kigo, I know a guy hit me up with it. Where the arbitrage company's future, keep it there for a month and transfer it as cash. You find a casino that uses crypto.
No, because remember, I always talk about the gate in crypto, and it's fine. Let's say that is the gate there. On this side of the gate, we've got fiat money, and on this side we've got Bitcoin. So what happens is, it's fine. The money leaves your account. Boom. It's in a cold storage, wherever you want to store it. But at some stage, you need to use that money in fiat, because unless you can buy a car in Bitcoin or a house, whatever, you need to put it back in fiat. Now, on your ledger, let's call it on your balance sheet, what's going to happen is there's going to be funds that basically, it's either going to go to Luno, you're going to put it into rands and then put it back into your bank account. And that gate there is what basically you have to go through the gate again.
So what about, for example, what Jay is saying there, but like also, why would you not want to bring it back here instead of making an entity or trust internationally that has purchasing power here?
I think if you've got so much money that the tax is concerning you, you will go see a very good accountant.
What is the tax on that, like on crypto at the moment?
No, it's not about the crypto. There's no tax on crypto.
No, but I mean on the income. So your
it depends.
gains.
Is the crypto
So it's not
being
like
held in a company? Who's the fiduciary of the crypto? Is it personal? Is it business? If it's personal, you're obviously going to pay personal tax rates. If it's business, you're going to pay the marginal 27% rate. So there's not a tax on crypto. It's who's holding the crypto.
Okay. But we must chat afterwards. It's
Okay.
actually something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Um,
I'm gonna blow your mind, bro.
Trading will not be CGT. CGT is only when you invest. Okay, don't make that mistake. Capital gains taxes is only when you invest. So, trading as a hobby, trading as...
Oh, sorry, but what Jared's saying there, if you say that, couldn't you technically buy a few supercars and then just sell the supercars?
You can.
So if you do something that you can find something where you just spend that money on something and then turn that into cash.
I might rip gold.
Sheesh. Is this your thing that's on
No,
here
no,
now?
no. Yo, who's selling 16 photos?
There's 23.
Okay, no, chat, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
You're waiting for the inversion.
Yeah.
Assets must probably be declared. Apparently the crypto taxing laws are changing in June, and there will be capital gains tax added now too. No, I know, that's why this is a discussion now. That's how certain nationalities wash their dirty money here. Buy stuff via crypto or cash, sell it, and have clean money. Do I need a lawyer or someone to help me open a trust, or is it something you can do on your own?
I'm not sure. I think you need
So technically, don't you need someone?
Yeah, but there's pros and cons with the trust as well, guys. That's why farmers, you just delaying the tax that you're gonna pay, because the thing with the trust is you put everything in a trust, beautiful. But to sell something out of that trust, let's say being a property, whatever it is, there's massive tax implications and taxes you pay. And then secondly, for instance, if you make loans against the trust, that trust cannot be settled while there's outstanding debts against the trust. So that's why a lot of these mega farmers, their trust shows basically 100 million rand deficit. So now they need 100 million rand life cover in the case of if they ever pass away, for their family to actually get what's in the trust. Otherwise the trust can never be settled. That's why I knew the one guy that was selling life policies like crazy to all of the big farmers in the Free State, because they were doing that. Am I right in Fubs? I'm getting the tail end here. So buying cars is what do you mean buying cars?
But also, have you seen what the guys are doing now? Is the whole idea on the life policies, where they're just capitalizing on time. So, for example, let's say now your parent, your mom or your dad has like a good track history. They don't smoke, they don't drink, they don't do anything. They got no health issues. Anything that adds to the premium, then they're taken and they say you put them on a very, very good premium. So even let's say you're paying 4, 5, 6 grand a month on that premium.
Are you using your parents? That's your retirement.
And they're taking the idea that even though, let's say, they run as a 5-year, they live 15 years, you're going to spend about 500,000, but you get paid out about 6 mil. So at the end of 15 years, when the parents pass away, you still net 5.5 million.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that,
bro. No, so like this is a serious thing. So, no, because like my mates are telling me about it. Obviously, you know, they all work at the year, and they're saying the amount of people that are doing that now to cheat the system, where it's like an investment. So it's like you do it now and get through it, but you know, in like 15, 20 years, worst case, when your parents kick the bucket, they make millions off their parents passing away. I don't know if there's ethically something wrong with that, bro. Like.
I don't think there's ethically. I just feel personally, for me, that would be like.
I feel that the only part for me is it's like there's a part of you kind of going to be in the part of losing someone, and someone you care and love about, and I mean it's a massive part of your life, but at the same time it's a massive payday.
Is this what you're planning?
No, bro. So we were sitting there one day and they came to me and they're like, I was like talking to them about stuff because they're trying to get me a certain premium. A policy, and they said, yeah, bro, and then they sort of came to the top and they said, but you know what they're selling more than anything is this, because this is what they do now. The guys are seeing it as a payday.
Hi, kids.
We see. I promise you guys.
Sales
I
chat.
promise you it's not
Sales
me. I
chat.
promise you I did not do this. I do not have any policy on my parents.
Yo, the boys.
You could phone my parents right now. I do not.
These policy sellers, Keegs. Think of all the upside. Yes, dude. Nah, bro, they need to be.
But what I will say, they actually brought in, now they're telling me as well, is guys with the
No,
companies.
you must cut ties with these friends. That's giving you these. Yeah,
But
yeah.
they brought in a thing now, which then I feel, you know what, hey, this is actually fair. Is like, let's say you have two people, you have myself and Chris now, and we own a company together, 2Gs. Who knows now, 20 years time, 2Gs becomes a household name, a massive brand company, all of these things. And let's just, again, theoretically, we're going to say at that point, 2Gs is bringing in between $500,000 and $1 million a month.
Yeah.
But now I pass away, and my family, Kate, let's say I've got kids at that point, whatever the case, they get a little payout up from a normal policy. And
They're
you
talking
maybe
about a
even
buy
go
and
where they
sell
say
agreement.
they basically
that's what
find the value of the company and what my theoretical shares were in the company. So it moves every year. And if I pass away,
they're selling you, Keegs.
no, but listen to this, bro.
I know that, bro. I was there. It's a
And they
buy and
sell-
sell. It's a buy and sell agreement. That's all it is. It's
so
called
that
a
if
buy
I
and
pass
sell.
away, Caitlin, for example, she would have enough money to buy whatever 50% of the value of the company is.
Yes.
So she becomes the other partner, and then instead of one
Correct.
payday, for the rest of that time, she continues to get a split pay with you after that. I was like, that makes sense to me, though. Like, that to me as a business person makes sense.
No, you should just have a succession in your business.
Hey, Vanessa.
Oh, Keegan hanging out with these policy sellers. If you're friends with a financial advisor, sales chat is strong. Hey, the sales chat is woo, selling my boy Kigo, yeah. Selling my boy Arya. Two minutes. Yeah, stops are gonna have to be quite a bit wide. Are you in a trade? No, I'm looking to buy. I wanted to buy here though. Only thing is we in the middle of this area here, so we could have easily just rejected there. So I want us to basically get above this point of control there, and then go for the move. So I'm just waiting for this candle closure, see if we. Okay, 45 seconds. Yeah, stops are gonna be around about 75 pips. Um, if we can close above there, come on. Come on. Otherwise we wait. Oh, no trade for me, Chad. I'll wait for a little bit of a pullback, maybe even all the way down here, and then once we break above that point of control, I'll go for it. No trade for me as of yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for candle closure above there, guys. I would actually even love another pullback into this area and then the break. Kribo, bring back the girth candle. The girth candles. Kribo, why using this line and not the body highs on the left? I'm using that point of... It's not a point of control, but it's a volume area. So there's volume there. That does work, however, if the other business partner does run the business in the ground, she loses all payouts with it. Chris, how are the streams different compared to the free ones versus the ones with 2Gs? There's no difference. It's just not streamed to this platform. So the difference is accessibility. They are not freely accessed. You have to be a part of Project G. So the difference in the two streams is accessibility. Bambi, wanneer begin skaf ons vir ons 'n silwertjie aan? Yes, Etie, ek voel, ek weet nie of ons bietjie laat was vir daai silver play nie. Hey, as soon as I hit the 200 on the 1 minute. Beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. 200 from there. Yeah. Like I said, if there's only one thing you take away from these streams for the rest of your life, it's using the 200 EMA as your directional indicator. Oh no, the experience is a lot different. We actually have people playing live music. There's but it's more acoustic sets. I'm trying to get Keegs on the percussion. He currently just has a shaker, very one-dimensional, just a ch 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 ch. But yeah, live a cappella band. That's I would say that the only difference, because we want to keep it copyright free there. But the gig doesn't run that long though. Chris, why does Keegs not cry at funerals? Because he just... Hi. Now I need to sit down with Keegs. His friend group, I don't know. Is that indicator only? I'm pretty sure, Pietman, it should be available for free. Chad, is the session volume profile available for free? SVP, let me know. Bams, hou jy nog vas? Edman, ek hou nog vas aan daai sakkies kak. Ek wil net laat ek kyk. Yes, ek dink Desember was my peak drawdown op baie sakkies kak. Ek dink soos minus 60%. Ja, maar ek dink ek het Anglo nie. Laat ek gou vir jou kyk. Ja. I'm mining plays. Guys, nou minus 40. Wait, what? ASP isotopes. What the heck is ASP isotopes? Wait. ASP isotopes. What am I holding here? ASP. What company did they take over? Oh, Renogen. Okay. Sure, can't even know that. Sure. Alrighty, ASP isotopes it is. So that was Renogen. How's there only 3 holdings there now? Yeah, I only... Wait, oh, Renogen. Okay. Wait, I need to go and check a little bit what happened here. It's good that you actually...
I was watching, I was like, nah. And tell me I missed it. No, but wait. Shouldn't you have been in? Is this not what you were waiting for, yeah? Oh, so that was what you were waiting for, but
Yeah,
you
I
didn't
didn't
take it.
take it.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's what you were waiting for. Why didn't you take it?
It's a week for me.
Just, we're choosing to stay in poverty.
Nah, it's just I want a longer consolidation because we've got these 2 little points here, so I actually want this to merge into one. I want them to... What is those 2 Dragon Ball Z characters?
Goku and Vegeta.
No, the 2 ones that... What do they call that? Fuse?
Fusion R.
I want them to fusion R. Because we can just chop an R in here. So I'm happy to...
Gogeta.
I'm happy to sit this one out, boys. Hey, yeah. Did you take anything?
But I was on the phone. The whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, I know it's going to be Murphy's Law. I'm going to come back and that gold's going to have a ran. It's going to be a beautiful TP. I'm going to come back. Chris is going to be like, hey.
No, I would love if we get some more volume build up here.
Yeah, Goten and Trunks was Gotex and Goku and Vegeta was Gogeta.
I honestly want the volume at least to build to there. Just so we can almost equal what we had down here. So, in no rush to make money here. Not while we're busy with provisional tax.
I don't know how I feel about that, bro. The new Mercedes.
Is it out? Is it on the IG? I have to go look.
On F1. Yeah, so Mercedes came out there. And then
You can't technically
Ferraris
say I
tomorrow.
missed the entry, but I decided not to take it, my brother.
Bro, I won't lie. For me personally at the moment, the best current car that's been released for me has to be Haas. The Haas looks so good. And then for me after that is probably the Audi.
I feel like Chris misses more trades than he takes. That could also be very true. That could be very, very true. Chris, jou menswees beïndruk my kwaai. Project G incoming. Hey, Pietman. Ek moet sê, jou gebruik van Afrikaans beïndruk my kwaai. En ons sal baie meer Afrikaans praat, Pietman. Pietman klink vir my soos die ou wat 'n lekker trade op Vrydag slaan en hy kraak 'n black labeltjie oop. Geeks. Pittman is the guy that after Friday afternoon trade, he has the beer already like in a little cooler there. Waits for his trade. After he's done, just cracks that thing.
Not ready for
a little bit of foam on it. A lion. There we go. And he gives it that gulp. Like when you sit next to him, that first sip is like that gulp. It's like, Sisa. Dankie goud. Dankie lion.
How does he join F1? Yeah, Dane, I'm curious to see how they're gonna do. I mean, end of the day, Audi's got insane.
But Audi join now.
No, they're in. They. I mean, as I said, the cars, it looks nice, everything. But I'm saying on how they're gonna perform. Like, I think a lot of guys are just writing them off straight away. I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be almost like a mid-tier team. Like, they're not gonna be at the bottom of the pack.
You know, we were talking about hunting trips. So this is how it works on the hunting trips. 5 o'clock, round about 4:30. Boys come in there with the speaker. First drink you get, 4:30 in the morning. Cold, winter, black label.
Zamalek.
Ek is soos kerels, wat gaan nie aan? Waar is die koffie? Koffie? Is jy sieklik of iets? Hierdie ou so access boys, wat waarmee is julle? I'm like, what are you boys busy with? Can I like, I don't mind having a black label, but can I at least have a coffee? Kerels, hierdie man is sick. Bel die dokter. 4:30 in the morning, Keeks. It's like -5 outside. Ek's cracking a cold black label. I'm like, yo, boys, julle.
Bro, but even you on a good day, you don't drink black label.
Oh, no, that's dude, I don't.
Chris likes the Castle Lights.
Yeah, guys, I don't drink a lot, so I'm very honest when I say 2 black labels, those long cans. 2 black labels, and I'm spinning, my dude.
Nah, bro. South African, you need to get used to that Soweto Pepsi.
2 Soweto Pepsis and no. I can't drink.
No, okay, Cronin, that's one thing. Obies, Obies, that is dangerous stuff.
So on the hunt, the guys have like a bottle of Obies just to warm up on the back of the cruiser.
That stuff, bro, no.
Net Broffie, yo.
Love the name Soweto Pepsi.
Jordan's nearly just coming here to take accountability. Chad, I got blasted in Asia this morning.
Windhoek Draft isn't bad. It's not the best for me, but it's not bad. The only thing I can not do, guys, is mug starts. That
Purposes we grow from mistakes. It's Dono. Appreciate your honesty, my brother. And yeah, man, the big thing about having a problem is identifying you have a problem and having the humility to look at it and say, this is what I've done wrong. And the big thing now is to really journal. Not the trade setup and stuff you can journal, but to really take in what happened and mentally, like, really put that in the memory bank to say, like, okay, I've experienced this emotion. This is the type of emotion that you want to correct in 2026. There's still a lot of trading days left, so don't let that one day now knock you completely. Take the rest of the day off, get out the trade. Don't focus too much energy on it, and then come back tomorrow fresh looking for your setups. Okay. But remember, 2026, we spoke about it, process goals over outcome goals. If you're focusing on the money in 2026 and not on the process of how to make money, then that is going to be an issue for you in 2026. Yeah, long stream today, waiting for a trade. Like I said, I would actually like another pullback. Project G, we technically missed the trade here. I think some of you took it. Chart flex, obviously. Yeah, the boys cooked it. The boys cooked it. There we go. Beautiful. But for me, just personally, that wasn't a prime setup. I want a prime setup. Keeks, that wasn't prime, bro. Nah. Even though you would have gotten your 52 even on this, Keeks. There's Timo Chef Kiss. 52,
That's you there, Dan. In and out.
I'm a singer, entertainer, and sing 5 times a week. Black Zambuca Lupini is my course. Hey, Pita.
Yeah, Ruin, that's what we were talking about earlier, the Mercedes F1 car.
Karuanaki. Just Keegan has got plans here, bro. Now he wants to take out a life policy on me. We already need to watch our backs now.
Bro, just think about it. Like, you in good health. So, the policy is going to be super low. And if you magically, something happened tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, bro. I need to sit down with you. What is all this funeral policy stuff you want to...
90,000 sent a 5-minute buy signal in the morning and have closed 3 trades in profit with the same signal, which is still valid for now.
Lads, got any plans? Yeah, but
yeah, there's quite a few.
We are just finalizing the plans for you guys. Just Chad, if you stay in, for instance, in Joburg, Pretoria, Cape Town, if you've got venue recommendations that aren't exuberant, because some of the places are just exuberant with the cost. Because these are free meetups, so we obviously don't want to break the bank, but we also want something decent. Sorry, Keys, caught the back end of the conversation we were talking about earlier on. I think somehow Chris's wife has it locked in. No, look, we have live camera on each other. We have live. No, Oro, we still want to. It's going to be an educational meetup. We still want to. It's not just going to be. Afterwards, we can go for drinks. We're talking about seminars. Conan, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. It all depends on what the turnout is going to be. So once we start posting about it, how many people we get. So yeah, it's all dependent on. I think the last Cape Town one we had 120 gigs.
What was that?
The Cape Town one we did.
On
Me,
the one
you,
day
and
or over the
Miles.
two?
No, the one day. Was it not 100?
Yeah, 120. Because it was 120, and then the second day was actually finding out the slower day. That was like 90 or 80 something.
So pop me a WhatsApp if you guys have venues. But we are definitely doing. Okay, dollar starting to drop. Indices on its way up. Nice little point of control play there. This is also something you can look at. Almost similar to accumulation, manipulation, and then there's your distribution using the point of control. Yeah, Keeks, I don't think, Chad, I still need a little bit of water to run through the river before I'm going to take a trade here on gold. Reason I say that is we had a nice move up from that key daily level. So I actually want to see gold range. I want to see this range build up nice and strong here. And then from that range we can get the jump. So we might get the move closer to news. There was a little trade in here. We could say it's missed. Not really missed for me. I wasn't overly excited about the trade. So yeah, indices a little bit tricky now, as I mentioned. Fact we didn't come down to retest here, we could actually see trading down now during NYSE. Okay, so Keeks, any closing remarks there from you, my brother?
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'm gonna take anything. I've got quite a bit of work and content stuff I need to get to now anyway. I think with gold, exactly as I said to you guys earlier,
Let's just put it on your screen there.
We had a very, very big day yesterday. Obviously going bullish in the morning and then those massive sell-offs in the afternoon. So it was a big day for us, and that's why I said to you guys, two things are going to happen. Very, very good chance we get range today, or we get those continuations. Now, if you look at it this way, all that this move here going bullish was for us was to really close that little gap we have, which has been closed, and since then we kind of just range in. So I think even after the news today, we might see a little bit of volume come in, and I'll probably take a shot there. If I don't, then that's probably going to be it for me with gold. But then same with the Project G guys for New York session. I think we've been enjoying US30 for that. So US30 purely will look in New York session as well. So if we don't have something on gold, we'll go to indices. If we have indices there or gold's ready, then we get both. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, that's everything from me, guys.
Bo Horror, no, I think honestly, I just think we're gonna consolidate here, and same as yesterday, consolidation, then a little bit of a break. But yeah, I'm in no rush to jump into anything here. It's been a very solid week so far. So yeah, just gonna wait my turn, wait for the setups. If the setups come, we execute. If they don't come, we sit on our hands. But Chad, I do want to say I appreciate you guys joining here today. Thank you so much. We will see you guys tomorrow morning. Project G will see you guys live in the live streams this afternoon in Project G. Again, thank you so much, guys. Trade safe. Follow your trading plan. It is very easy to get hyped up and riled up. It's the first real week back with some volume. You're seeing the moves happen. You feel you're missing out. Take it easy. Take a breath. Markets are not going anywhere. All right, you don't have to trade today like you want to retire on Saturday. Okay, take it easy. There's still a lot of year left, and there's still a lot of trading left. So don't ruin your trading year in the first week. So Chad, peace and love, baby. See you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you, Kigo.
Chad.
Cheers.